We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop. 11 MT. Tate. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT. Tate. 11. Stop.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
He's got room at the 30. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. Pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying.
Looking to put a drive together.
Full script. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go. Stick to blue striker.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Set.
They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
What is that? Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
12, 180, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
11. Here we go. 180. It's hot.
Now Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Big 13.
Now Burrow changing the look. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Right. Black ultra. Black, red. Ready?
2nd and 4. And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April Strack. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
2nd and 2. His throw incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
50, 10.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Check,
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And it's 3rd down.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On the ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
45, White.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Set. Yellow, 43, next, ready.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Red.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 1, ready.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Gun.
Burrow will throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This is taken around the 12. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's got his man in stride, complete. inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Stop.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
12,
this is 2nd and 8.
12. Start. 180. Race hard. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, tape. 12. 11 MT, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11 MC tape. 11 Thomas.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. Race up. 11. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Burrow going to change things up.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
11 Thomas. 11.
On 2nd and 1. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now an audible here into something else.
12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
11 MT, take. 11, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Oh, it's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Here we go. Got to go score.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on a final play and a half. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
And he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Yellow, blue. Black ultra.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing right, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Drill, 52. Claude red. Ready?
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down on the 32-yard line.
Now, Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ready, go. 52 blue. Drill green.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Sly able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Gun.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
11.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Right 80. 12. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
11 M. Dot. Right 80. Right hot. 12.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Dot.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
11.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12. Stop.
Another try after the first down sack. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Stop. 11. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Will try and do this himself. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he could pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Yes,
and here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
With the left side, it's complete. He's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, green. 45, left, red, light blue, red, yellow, cut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Red, 38. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready. Check, cut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
Steelers 16.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly.
A big play there. 60 yards. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
31. Steelers, 16.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
And inches. The Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Back to throw here. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Back to throw again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Can. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 20.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on them to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Right, 80.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Right, 80.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He was taken down behind the line.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue, yellow, go. Right, blue. Smash, red. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
That's caught by Thornton. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Cowboys, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.